anytime you want to view the statistics of an assessment or a quiz that you give in Schoology, you have the option to export and then view your statistics as an Excel sheet. It's very simple to do. So the first thing you want to do is go to the actual assignment or assessment that you have in the course. So you can see here that I'm in the assessment atoms in the periodic table. And so all you have to do is click this gear in the top right corner and click Export Stats. Select all of your students, and then it brings up these three options. So I'm just going to check those. Submission summary is asking, do you want to export just the last attempt or do you want to export all submissions? I'm just going to choose last. I want to see each question because I want to know which students got which questions right and wrong. Question data and student submissions. So I'm just selecting everything. Click Export. You'll get this green bar that asks you to go to your transfer history. This is where you can find your document. When you get to your transfer history, you'll see this complete under the status when you know that your document is ready to download. So I'm going to click on this gear and click download. You can see that you get an Excel sheet here. I'm just going to open up this one, and the only reason I'm opening this Excel sheet versus the other is that I've already removed last names. So here you have your Excel sheet. You can see that if you double click, you can open up the cells. And you can see that we have our students here and their grade right here. And you can see how many submissions. You can see each question. So question 1, question 2, all the way to question 26. So let's say I'm interested in knowing which students got A's, B's, C's, etc. So if you go to the top right, you can click Sort and Filter. And then I'm going to click Filter. Select. You can see that it gives you a drop-down arrow above every column. So now what you can do is go to your gradebook score column. And if I uncheck all of those grades, I can now choose which specific submissions I want to look at. So let's say, for instance, I want to see the students that got an A on this assessment. So I'm just going to select all of those. I might consider that and that. And I'm going to click OK. So here you can see that these are your students that received an A on the assessment. Now let's say I'm interested in knowing which students got a C. I can then go in and select all of the C's. You can see there are your C's. Anytime you want to get all of your students back, you just make sure everything is selected. You also have the option to, instead of filter, you can sort grades. So if you want to sort from lowest to highest, click on the drop-down arrow, and I'm going to choose Sort Smallest to Largest. You can now see that it sorts your students from lowest grade to highest grade. And that's a quick way that you can export your assessment results and filter and sort.